So if this is going to be some tough tech, some life wealth, whatever it's going to be. This is tequila. I think some of the transmission oil comes in this one when I buy it. There's normal oil, but anyway, let's go check this out. This is already massive and impressive, but I'm really excited to see this. Day 2 of Lick Moly. Oh, on a side note, we're only about 300 kilometers or so from the headquarters, but it took hours and hours and hours to get here because yes, although I hit 158 miles an hour, I also was stationary on the Autobahn because the Autobahn is a myth. Don't believe what people are telling you about it. Yes, German cars are high performance, but the Autobahn is a traffic nightmare a lot of the time. Yes, you might get a quiet moment every now and again when you get to really stretch your legs, but then some slow-moving cars will pull out in front of you as well. Anyway, rant's over. We are here. Let's go check out the Moly's auto production facility. So I'm in one of the most wonderfully nerdy parts of the whole Moly organization, and I'm not going to show you too much proprietary information, but there's a lot of nerds happening here, and we just spent half an hour nerding out fully about it. And I'm going to try and regurgitate part of the text, but basically this is the quality control analysis lab, and it is huge. There are three different types of electroanalyzers back there, and then coming over here. Alright, let's put it on my favorite machine. Chemistry, physics, it will show you that you can point to the different graphs and say, oh, that's big, or whatever it is, or whatever additive you get. There's so much equipment over here. But why is this important? Because this is made in Germany, only here. So all of the tanks you see outside, they are literally between 11 and 12. So 8 and 16 is acceptable, but we want to be right in the middle of that range. And that's what they do here. And I want to tell you more about the machines, but honestly, my mind is blown even more. Additives was fascinating, but this is absolutely above and beyond. Literally hundreds of thousands of samples a year, tens of thousands just while the oils and additives are going through the pipes. Just for that, every single bottle for every single batch has been covered within this specifications here. Alright, let's make sure we're running tight on this problem. But yeah, just take my analyzer, just handing out these crazy oil things. Alright, I don't want to bore you too much with this. It's fascinating. I'm overwhelmed. And it's super cool that they're letting me just come through and nerd out and actually learn. But the most important thing, they're really trying to drop into me. We've all seen that oil and additives before. Any one test does not possibly show what it is. So going in the picture, we can really look at the overall. They literally batches through the same pipes. And so to avoid cross-contamination, normally it would have been 300 or 400 litres of separate clean oil would be put through to clean it up. But that's kind of wasteful, because that 300 or 400 litres of flushing oil was then trash. So they have developed a way factory and a good drive. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you have motor oil on your shopping list, you have a choice of multiple brands. I would say, hey, please support the people to support me for with nothing else, but also this is super amazing to have the opportunity to share this. I just can't thank them enough, and I hope that will be another reason for you to consider checking out Liquor Molly. Then behind their absolute devotion to quality control. It is mind-blowing how much quality control is happening in this place, and I have not shown all of it, but I hopefully touch on some of it. Also, hand wash paste. Didn't know they made that. Maybe not sold in all of our market. I can't tell where this one's going. But wherever it's going to go, enjoy your fresh new Liquor Molly product. For now though, don't forget, wash your hands, wash your cars, and take care.